I'm Leonard Scott Collins, and I'm without demonstrated transferable skills, so I'm going to try to make money doing yoga on the internet. Holy smokes, guys. In just 25 minutes, you will have been working on yourself, trying to improve you every day for 2 whole weeks. Thanks for sticking with it. Thank you from me, but more importantly, thank you from you. Now today was a tough one, right? I bet you spent a little extra time, wandering around the house, maybe had one more snack. You're feeling tired. You're feeling overdone, right? Which makes this the critical moment. You gotta keep at it right now. Right now. Because this is where you decide whether you're the kind of person that cares about you or whether you're going to go back to sitting on the couch. Now, I'm proud of you, and I know that we can do it together. Before we get started today, I have an announcement. I'm going to be taking a week off. I need to get ahead of schedule and have a couple of videos back recorded. So I'm going to be pre-recording next week for release the week following. So, the second collection is coming, but you're going to have to wait an extra 7 days. So not Monday, but next Monday. We've been taking it pretty easy this week, doing a lot of skill development and peripheral things and different types of conversations. So I think we should finish out with our first 2-week series with a real serious effort in those 2 vinyasas we've learned, the Sun Salutation and the Moon Salutation. So we're going to do maybe 8 of each, and we're not going to go slow, but we're going to pay a lot of attention to our form, okay? I'm going to talk through each flow the first couple of times, but I'm expecting you to know them by this point. So we're going to start with 8 sun salutations, and then we'll do 8 moon salutations, and then that'll be the climax of our first 2-week program. So, come to the end of your mat. Heels under your hips, under your shoulders, pull up from the spine. Inhale the arms up and back. Into that back bend, exhale down.
Into that forward fold, think about keeping the knees straight. Inhale up into flat back. Really lift, arch from the bum. Focus on pressing down almost like a cat-cow. Try to get those back really straight. Then exhale down. Into your forward fold. Keep exhaling down into plank and all the way to the floor. Inhale up into down dog. Exhale your chaturanga. Take a minute here. To open up through the sacral spine. That's down across your lower back between your hips. Inhale back up to your down dog. Straighten your legs. Press your bum up to the sky. Roll through your hips. Roll through your ankles. See what straightening those legs feels like. And then come up to forward fold. Flat back, forward fold.
Back bend, Tadasana. All right, that was 1. And we promised each other 8. So, about that speed, but without the narration. Inhale up in the back bend.
Keep those legs straight. Work on getting that back really flat. Press forward to the wall with the crown of your head.
All right, that's 4. We're halfway home. Jesus, pardon me. All right, 2 more. With these last 2, we're going to really focus on going slow and finding our shape. So, back bend, keep up, right? Keep up in your back bend. And don't Tense any muscles that don't need tensing. I'm keeping my buttock relaxed, letting my hip come forward, not straining my lower back, pressing up, up, and back.
Down into forward fold. Again, keep your knees straight. See if you can get closer to the floor this time.
Up in a flat back. Really work on lifting those hips up like in your cat-cow. Try and get the back really straight. Look at the floor so your head's in line. On your plank, again, make sure your back is really straight. Exhale down slowly to the floor. Then press up into plank. And keep exhaling as you bend those hips. Ratchet your shoulders up into down dog. See if you can keep your legs straight in your down dog, but also let your elbows slide up your back and let your chest push down towards the floor. Chaturanga under nose, chest, navel, up into cobra. Again, keep the shoulders down. Try to keep the neck muscles as relaxed as possible. Put your toes under. Back up into down dog. Straighten the legs. Adjust the shoulders. Let the hips blossom up. Exhale to jump forward into your forward fold again. Straight legs. Up. Palms come to the shins. Eyes look straight down. Exaggerate that flat back. Relax down over the toes. See if you come closer to the floor. Up again into your back bend. Again. Don't put undue strain on your lower back. Lift up to come back. All right, last one. Half speed, full intensity. So, I'm resting here in my down dog. Try and get my for the last chance, get my shoulders in that correct position. Then lean forward. Exhale into your forward fold with straight legs. All right, 8 sun salutations. Have a beverage. All right. Now, let's see if we remember how to do our moon salutation. Come to the center of your mat. And again, we're going to do 8 of these I'll talk you through it the first time, and then we'll just roll on breath. And let's make sure we're switching sides. So the first one I'm going to talk you through is to the left, and the second one we'll talk through as well, because that's going to be to the right. And then this is going to be a workout for your brain, because then we're going to do a few more in silence, switching back and forth each time. So 8 means 4 in either direction. So knees over the ankles, hips over the knees, shoulders over the hips. Lift up through the crown of the head. Let the shoulders fall back. Open the chest. Then lift the arms. And you're going to grow tall here. Tall, 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 tall. We're not doing a back bend. We're inhaling straight up and over to the left. Don't lose your structure. Keep the weight even in both feet, even across the heels to the balls. Then come down into your goddess pose. Toes out on a 45. Up. Do your star thing. Then point your left toes towards the south. Bring your right toes forward. Pop the hip out to the right. And come down into your triangle pose. Press into the side of the calf to open the chest out, looking straight up to the ceiling. Over the fingers of the right hand. Then come down. Relax over that right leg. Or the left leg. Then bend the left leg. Straighten the right. And I think here, sorry, you want to keep the toes of the left leg facing towards the south, as the toes of the right leg come pointing up towards the ceiling. And the toes of the right leg come down. You're in a squat over to the center. And then the toes of the left leg pop up toward the ceiling. The toes of the right knee, right leg pointed towards the north. Then we'll straighten both legs. Hang over the right leg. And then come up into our triangle pose. Come up into our star. Adjust the toes, both feet are pointing forward. And then, if you've been doing this correctly, you should be easily able to drop back down into your goddess pose. Right? So, some of those, particularly the triangle pose, you might be able to do with a wider angle, but this is within the context of our flow. Our triangle pose is going to feel fairly narrow, so that we can do our goddess pose both ways without readjusting our feet. Then bring the legs together. And this time hang over to the right side. Come up. Straight, 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 straight. And exhale to the right into half moon. Inhale into your goddess pose. Exhale into your star. Inhale into triangle. Exhale over the leg into sort of a runner's stretch. Then, keeping these toes on the right foot turned out, bend the right knee and straighten the left knee and turn the left toes up to the sky. Inhale to center, exhale to the other leg. Maybe I'm wrong about the breathing pattern. I'm just come into this runner stretch. Yeah, and I think it must be inhale to triangle pose. Exhale to our star. Inhale down to goddess pose. And exhale up to our crescent moon. On the opposite side, and then inhale up to standing mountain or Tadasana. Okay, one more chance to have a bit of a drink. Make sure you're feeling good. Okay, so now we gotta do that 6 more times. So, inhale up to standing mountain. Exhale over. Inhale. Exhale. Pop the hip, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale center. Inhale the opposite leg. Exhale down to your runner stretch. Inhale up to triangle. Exhale to the star. Inhale down to Durga. Exhale. Crescent moon. Inhale to Tadasana. Opposite side. how many we've done. So, well, sorry, I completely lost. Anyway, let's say we need 4 more. We're going to start going to the left. Okay, so it's going to be left, right, left, right. And again, for the next couple, I'm just going to breathe. And then the last couple we'll do together. Half speed, full intensity, to try to find the shape of each individual pose. All right, sorry. Stopping. It's a lot of work. Okay, so 1 more to the left, 1 more to the right, and then we'll have completed our first 2-week series together. So, feet together, press into the floor, even through the balls of the feet, even through the left and right leg, spine long. Head up. Release down to the left. Maintain the structure. You're just opening out the intercostals on the right side. Now, if you find you're having trouble in this third hamstring stretch, challenge yourself to go a little bit wider with your goddess pose. Inhale down. Keep the lower back straight. Don't push the bum out. Keep the knees out as wide as you can so that they're over the feet. Don't let the knees go past the toes. Exhale up into this star. Point the toes in their new directions. Right hip pops out. And inhale down. Keep the back long, as straight as you can. Head towards the south. Exhale down into this runner stretch. Really feel it all the way up the back of the leg. Straight knees if you can. Then, keeping this foot out, bend the knee over the toes and turn this right foot towards the sky. wide angle squat. And then inhale again. These toes straight out to the side. These ones straight toward the ceiling. Then exhale down in your runner's stretch. Now we're keeping both your legs really nice and straight. Up into triangle. Exhale. Out into your star. And then down in your goddess pose. Up in your half moon. And up in your Tadasana. Then, without coming out of the pose, inhale and exhale again into half moon. Half speed, double intensity, full intensity. Guys, thanks so much for joining me. It's been great to have you with me for this first of several 2-week programs that I'm going to be doing through the summer. Look for your next video not on Monday, but the Monday after that. Guys, there's all kinds of people on yoga internet doing poses and making all kinds of crazy money. I just want to break me off a slice. So I don't need anything from you right now except like and subscribe. If this is helping you, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.